Future concert sneak peek 2024 after party. Yay! All right, Loco, what's on your mind? Just a few things to say about this one. For one thing, thanks for everyone that's entered the Crown concert era of the concerts. I mean, they've been going on for 8 years, believe it or not. Yeah, it's almost longer than that. Look, I mean, um, we lost April in 2015. Here it is, almost 10 years later. So we're going into the ninth season of our future concerts, and we're getting back to my sister's grips. Uh, There's a few things I need to say. You know, one thing is, well, I know it may seem odd to some of you that Powerline didn't end up within Dang and the Furballs. I kind of wanted them in there, and when I kind of didn't. Because with the Furballs, I wanted to touch on other companies' anamorphic characters, not just Disney. And for those that don't know, Danny and them are Warner Brothers, and the characters from all dogs were Don DeLuise or MGM, one of the two. It's kind of hard to trace timelines this far out or trademarks to see who really owns the character. And the rivalry between us and Rekar's group go way back to the start of the Future Chart. They almost have as many albums as we did. The thing is, um, the Future Chart was so new, we weren't sure how to handle J Sister groups. They finally worked it out to where it would be fair for everyone, or at least as fair as could be. The only thing is, like he said, he doesn't know any other junkie hunts besides him. There are a few other instances among his sister group in which he doesn't know the characters that well. Not as well as he should have, but we're gonna do just as good of attempt with her groups as I did with mine. So it's going to be interesting trying to do her groups the Crown concert style, but I'm ready for them. And other than that, it's gonna be the usual kind of concert setup. Depending on how big the album collection is, that's how big the show. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the Furballs concert's going to be a four-parter. Then I'll be going to Rebel and the Zorbots and Danger High Voltage. Unfortunately, their concerts are barely going to be three-part. The Zorbots is kind of short because they only have 5 albums. Hmm. I hate to do a concert with 3 acts, but I'm going to have to for that one. And then, well, one act having all 5. Well, one part having all 5 albums, then the second part will be the greatest hits, and then the third part is going to be one of their albums done entirely by Flashlight, right? like I've been doing. Danger High Voltage, I'm still in the process of converting their album. I just have one left. And that's one of 3 albums that they had. I didn't even do a greatest hits collection for them the first time. The time they are going to get a little bit of one. It's probably only going to be a 1 disc. I'll try to throw in 8 songs into that concert, so it'll be worth viewing. But it's not their fault. It's just the fact that they came onto the scene rather late. I mean, just very late. That's all I need to say. Uh, I had a couple of characters get into a little bit of trouble, and then they eventually met Powerline and formed the group. I kind of knew what I had in mind for one of the characters, but the other, I had to spend about a couple of weeks rereading the Interceptor Chronicles to try to figure out what kind of species he was. Never did find out. The only clue I had was when he got into a fight with something, he did growl on it and he had glowing eyes. So to me, what popped in my mind was something like a wolf anamorphic character. So that's what I went with in the drawing. I probably need to straighten them up a little bit, but I got time between now and the concert to do that. But the way I'm going to do is part 1 and 2 of Rebel and Swordbots will be 1 month. Then 1 and 2 of Danger High Voltage will be another month. And then both Rebel and Swordbots and Danger High Voltage will be, well, part 3 of their concerts will be a different month. Then they'll take the usual break. And it depends on how far into the Red Guard collection I am if I'm going to need to take another month to get their stuff done. I haven't even glanced at the Red Guard collection, but I know it's almost as big as the L&H one. Minus the 3 albums they had before the chart started. So I know that one's going to take a little bit longer to plan and everything, but God will help me do it. He's helped me do all these others. Anything else I need to mention during this? Um, I don't think so. You pretty much covered everything. Okay, so in February, we're going to hit the Fireballs concert. Can't wait to see you all there. In the meantime, Bethel Star will still be posted on the Facebook and YouTube channel. And if between now and then, someone out there that knows the Transformers collection better, if you know of any Junkions that would be in Red Guard's band, please tell me in the comments. I know you can't comment on YouTube, but you can on my Facebook page. So until then, see you later.